pretty day. You're up early. I'm happy
Yeah,
and surprised.
I woke up at just 7.
That's great. I mean, I guess it's great. Is it great? That's pretty good. Land.
You're not, I mean, your voice is. There you go. Your voice is on video.
Doing some construction. I thought this was the road I had to go down at first, but then I realized it was a different one.
We're doing some construction.
I pulled out a high rock this morning, and there was this policeman, this older guy, who was, kind of a detail guy, they call it, who was directing traffic. So he wasn't paying much attention. He was waving me out, and just as he was waving me out, a car was coming over.
Yeah.
And it's like he's trying to kill me. So I pointed up to the car, and then he goes like this,
Yeah. I've encountered traffic directors that really were not doing their job at all.
Yeah. I was wondering whether he might be potentially, probably he's just bored, but whether he was potentially impaired in some way too, because he was waving me right out into oncoming traffic.
The guy I saw was not looking at the road at all. He was like talking to some people and just like waving cars.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah. Maybe it was the same guy. Where was that? Where did you see him?
It was actually right outside 25 Richardson on where they're doing construction.
Yeah, it's
on
probably the
that
same
road.
guy. It's probably the same guy.
That's funny.
It's probably the same guy. That's exactly where it was. It was probably the same guy. How are you?
I'm a lot of mix of emotions. I feel relatively calm. I'm anticipating what the effect of this dark art that I put out will be.
Anticipating? You mean you're trying to figure out what it's going to be, or you're anticipating it'll be positive or negative, or a little bit of both?
What people are going to say.
Yeah.
What people are going to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Whether people are going to get mad at me for it or be sympathetic about it. That's what I'm anticipating.
What do you think?
I think it's going to be a mix. I think some people are just going to be worried about me and want to see me. And I can imagine other people are being like, how could you say something like this? This is just, you shouldn't say these things.
Yeah, but it's okay to say these things. It's funny. Look at this
Tractor?
reindeer pulling the tractor. Yeah. Well, I think I'll tell you my reaction. Again, I didn't hear very much of it, but I think Dan and me, and I'll speak for the two of us, just want to help you. Want to feel kind of, what do we do? What do we do to help, Jeremy?
Okay.
I don't know if that's a good reaction or a bad reaction, but my guess is most people will feel very sympathetic
That's good.
and reach out to you. And I think it's really good that you expressed it. Probably the only people who might potentially feel badly about it are people who you called out by name in a sense. But I don't think most people will take it personally.
The only people I called out by name were family members.
Okay.
And I called out other people, but it wasn't during the really dark parts.
Gotcha. I can tell you family members won't take it personally. We want what's good for you. We want you to feel better. We feel for your suffering. Thank you. We don't always know things to say or how to say it and when to say it.
Yeah.
So,
It'd be unreasonable for me to expect you guys to have the perfect answer to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The main answer is we love you.
That's a good answer.
We love you. Do you remember this bagel place?
No.
We went to there's a Japanese restaurant around the corner that we've been to, but the bagel place has always been closed there. And when I asked around what good bagels there are in Boston, the basic answer I've been told is this is the only good bagel place in Boston.
Wow.
But we'll find out.
I thought the place we went the other day was good.
Einstein's? Yeah, that was
Einstein's
bad.
Bagels.
Yeah. That was not.
I liked my bagel there.
Mine was good too. Have you heard from people about this album?
Yes.
And what are the ratings on the pop chart?
The ratings are freaked out. I'm high up on the freaked out scale.
Okay.
At least I think.
I wonder if there's like a rating, country music ratings, pop music ratings, freaked out music ratings.
Yeah.
What a pretty day.
So, for the appointment with Dr. Silverman,
Yeah.
you're going to be there.
I'll be there, whatever.
I think it would be good
You
for
decide.
both of us for the first half, and then the second half just me and him, if that works.
Whatever you want. It's totally up to you.
Okay, that's what I want.
It's 100% up to you.
I want you to be there
Okay.
for a chunk in the beginning,
Okay.
and then stay there for like half or whenever you have to go.
I don't have to go at all. I got time, but I want to make sure you have plenty of time
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
Have you interacted with any of your neighbors?
Yeah, the guy who's hosting me is a really nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Juliana clogged the toilet.
She
And-
clogged up the toilet?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I couldn't unclog it, and he helped me.
Okay.
And he was just totally courteous and completely nice and helpful about it.
Okay. Does he live near you?
Yeah, he's right next to me.
Okay, gotcha. I don't know that if he would, but if he would rent it to you for a longer period of time at a lower price, would you be interested in staying at that place?
Yeah, I do like that place. He's very nice, very helpful. It's a very nice place. It's a good location. I would be interested.
Do you want to ask him?
I'll ask him, yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to say at a lower price because at a daily rate, it ends up being a lot of money. But I think he probably would be open to that unless it's booked heavily into the future.
I'll ask him.
You know, kind of like for a month or something like that. Let's see where this place is here. I didn't miss it. It's over there. pants shortened. There you go.
Wow.
And that's for people who shrink. Imperial China restaurant. It's up here. Across from that church. The world's a pretty fucked up place these days with our president.
Yeah, despite our president.
Despite our president. He's gonna find out I don't like him. Right? He's gonna, if he logs onto this website.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Shoot, my cover's blown.
Yeah. And then I'll tweet at you.
I heard a wild story from a patient yesterday. It's a pretty crazy story.
I hear it.
I can't talk about it.